Ukrainian man to death. The Ukrainian people got together. They all picked up AR-15s, and about 70 of them went into the Muslim neighborhood and shot it the hell up. Now, I'm not saying that's what we need to do, but I'm telling you the spirit and the heart of these people is something to be commended, and the willingness to fight and die in defense of their civilization is a beautiful thing, and we need to embrace that sort of spirit here in America. Right. So what this comes down to is the cultural war that we have going on with massive immigration, massive Muslim integration, and multiculturalism. Guys, multiculturalism doesn't work. Assimilation works. Yeah. Unity works. Multiculturalism does not. Multiculturalism is neo-Marxism. It works out when you come to a country and you embrace its values. You assimilate. So we have to push back against this, and we have a massive problem with immigration in this country. There's a problem with it all throughout Western Europe. I personally think all immigration needs to be stopped. I do not think we need any more immigration at all. I think there needs to be a moratorium. And I'm tired of playing the optics game. I'm tired of people saying, well, hey man, don't say that, dude, they're gonna call you a racist. I don't care, man. It needs to be stopped. We gotta take care of our people here, our American brothers and sisters, whether you're white, black, brown, or yellow. We need to take care of our people first, guys. We cannot have people of European descent face, not only here in this country, but in Western nations across the world. The war against whites and Europeans in Western society is very real. And it's time we all started talking about it and stopped worrying about political correctness and optics. Yeah. That is what has gotten us in this situation and caused this problem in the first place. So we had 3 battles. Well, we had 3 events at Berkeley. The first and second events were quite violent. We handed them our ass in the second event. And we had a third event that was a raving success. The Proud Boys showed up deep. They were all nights there, guys. Gavin McGinnis flew across from New York. We flew everybody in. We organized that third rally at Berkeley in less than 24 hours. We did not have one instance of violence. The cops stepped up, they did their job, they arrested several Antifa members, and we had a peaceful rally, one of the first peaceful rallies held in Berkeley, California, that conservative rallies that anyone can remember. So we succeeded, guys, we succeeded big time there. Yeah! These rallies have lit a fire in the hearts of Western man across this nation and across the world. I have people contacting me from Venezuela. I don't know if you guys have seen the based Venezuelans with their shields. Whoa, yeah! Whoa. All right. They were inspired by my actions. I am in contact with those guys. There are people standing up against Islam and lions and courageous men like Tommy Robinson in the UK. Let's hear it for Tommy, the Lion Robinson. It doesn't get any more courageous than Tommy Robinson, guys. He is standing up against the Islamization of Europe and UK, and that man will be leading an army in short time. And I pray to God our British brothers and sisters, and in my ancestral homeland, that they get up off their knees and they fight and they retake their country. Yes! They retake their homeland. Yes! So my reason for telling you this, it's not to gain your sympathy, and it's not even to gain your support. My reason for telling you this is to impress upon you the necessity of sacrifice. And if you want to be part of this movement, if you want to make a difference, you're going to have to sacrifice. You will be attacked, you will be doxxed, Your picture will be plastered all over your cities, potentially on the news. You will be portrayed as a white supremacist, a radical. I mean, we have Asian white supremacists in our group. We've got brown. We got a brown Jewish white supremacist right here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous, folks. But this is what you're going to have to deal with. You are also going to have to come to the realization that you may have to bleed to keep this going. You're gonna have to bleed. You're gonna have to do. You're gonna maybe have to do some time in jail, and you very may well have to die. Some of you might think that sounds a bit extreme. Dying for liberty? I'm willing to die. Are you guys willing to die? Yeah. Are you
with you, sire? For freedom! Let's go! To the death!
Listen, guys, we did not secure our freedoms in this country with half measures. Our ancestors, our founding fathers kissed their wives and their children goodbye, and they went out and died for our freedom. They knew they weren't coming back. They went out and died. Death, us dying and bleeding for our freedoms is no revolutionary idea. It is the only way we are going to maintain our freedom. I showed up to the first Battle of Berkeley. I didn't really know anybody there, pretty much showed up on my own. I had done a significant amount of research on Antifa. I live just across the bay in San Francisco from Berkeley, so I'm very much aware of the liberal Marxist hellhole that Berkeley has become over the decades, and that it is a Antifa stronghold. When I saw that there was going to be a pro-Trump, pro-free speech rally there, I knew there was 100% chance of violence on behalf of Antifa. So I geared myself up, got myself ready for battle, and I went there to protect my right-wing brothers and sisters.
Yeah!
I had just gotten my 7th knee surgery 2 months before the Battle of Berkeley. I was due to be on crutches for 4 months. I still had close to 2 months of crutches left. I was on crutches the day before the Battle of Berkeley. I took myself off of crutches, threw about 3 knee braces on my bad knee, and made a shield, because I saw Antifa made shields and I wanted to even the score. I put a very small flag on the end of a very big stick.
That's right.
So, my flagpole, and I went there, to protect my right-wing brothers and sisters, and I knew the sacrifice. I knew going into this that I was going to face some serious problems. If it came to fisticuffs. A lot of you know I have a bit of a checkered past. I have not lived a perfect life, and when somebody like me gets in trouble, we face much harsher consequences than somebody who has never been in trouble. Since the first Battle of Berkeley, I've been arrested 3 different times. I had to post $120,000 or $112,000 bail. I've been charged with 5 felonies, 3 misdemeanors, all in the in defending myself and defending my right-wing brothers and sisters.
Sacrifice.
I was told after the first Battle of Berkeley by my attorney that I should not go to a second Berkeley rally.
Screw that.
All my loved ones said, you should not go. You are on bail. You are facing 5 serious felony charges, and you should just let it go. Nah. What? It wasn't going to happen.
That's right, homie.
It wasn't going to happen. I was going to show up for the second Battle of Berkeley. And what happened at the second Battle of Berkeley, people?
Victory!
We won. We won big time, or some would say big league, and we destroyed those leftist demons. We handed them their asses and sent them running down the streets of their own turf, cowering for shelter. You guys, we won that day. We won big.
That's right. Big league!
So back to sacrifice. So since then, I detached my bicep at the Battle of Berkeley, knocking out an Antifa punk. I've broken my hand and then re-broke it again. at the Battle of Berkeley and in a successive fight with more that's happening. So we need to address that, and I'll conclude this with saying this: we need to destroy cultural Marxism. We need to destroy political correctness. We need to speak truth to power, regardless of what other people are going to say or talk about us or call us all the names like racist, Islamophobe, all this stuff. We need to base our arguments and our platforms on facts, logic, and reason, and be damned with the consequences, guys. And the one thing that sums it all up, the one reason all of us are here today is to fight for freedom, guys. Right? What do we stand for?
Freedom!
What do we stand for?
Freedom!
That's what I'm talking about, guys. Love all you. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah!
Hey, Stickman.